Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very good to see you all here. We are the Ambassador Chorale and the Ambassador Chamber Orchestra, and indeed it is our pleasure to bring this performance to you. This is our finale. We were on tour. We performed once in San Jose, and again in Garden Grove. In San Jose, we had over 1,200 people. In Garden Grove, 600. And indeed, it was always our pleasure. We were always looking forward to the priceless opportunity, you might say, to perform before our home crowd here in the beautiful Ambassador Auditorium. We have a tremendous program lined up for you. We have talented orchestra, talented musicians. In fact, some of the music which is written was written specially to tax the abilities of the singers. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed. And I encourage you to sit back and enjoy 2.5 hours of what should be a tremendously exciting and absolutely fantastic show. In order to guide your way along the rocky coast of Cornwall, we have 3 authentic British maidens, which will help you with the narration. And we also have the full star-studded Ambassador College students singing for you. So, without any further ado, let the show begin. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ambassador Chamber Orchestra, the Ambassador Chorale, the Pirates of Penzance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 1984 Ambassador College production of The Pirates of Penzance. The Pirates of Penzance, written in the late 1800s, 1877, was a comic opera that the famed pair Gilbert and Sullivan wrote. It is said that Gilbert turned to his own earlier work for inspiration called Our Island Home. From this work, and from a strange incident in his childhood when he was kidnapped and ransomed by Neapolitan pirates, grew the germ of the idea that developed into the Pirates of Penzance, or the Slave of Duty.
As in HMS Pinafore, there is satire on class and satire on the military, the army instead of the navy. There are also jokes about an Englishman's sense of duty and about British bobbies or policemen.
We, as wards of Major General Stanley, would like to relate this tale to you. Maestro.
And to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper fast. For today a pirate captain rises from infantery. Strong his arm and keen his sentence, he's a pirate now indeed. Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his adventures. 22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were Bangkok signalizing with unusual rabbi. Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures, Frederick's out of his adventures. For the pirate ship, fill the pirate fire, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper fire.
Take and bind this promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for an honey lad, so surely not a pilot. So I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the wood aright through being out of hearing. Mistaken my instructions within my brain did gyrate. I took and bound this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a pilot. I bound him to a pirate view instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster. But I oughtn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work. So I made up my mind to go as a kind of practical bane of all work. And that is how
The first scene of the opera is set on a rocky seashore off the coast of Cornwall, which is in southwest England. In Victorian times, it was a haven for daring smugglers who would unload their ill-gotten gains under the thick cover of darkness.
In the first scene, a band of good-natured but blundering pirates are celebrating the release from his indentures,
Apprenticeship.
of their young apprentice, Frederick. Any pirate worth his salt must be able to imbibe freely and plenteously of that liquid substance commonly known as alcohol. Well, these pirates are worth their salt, and so they celebrate with pirate sherry, a parting gift from their unfortunate victims.
Amidst their celebrations and joviality, Frederick shocks them with the revelation that he intends to leave them forever and lead an honest life. The Pirate King is slightly upset at hearing this and asks Frederick, who was one of his best pirates, to explain himself. Frederick then proceeds to unravel a mystery that would hit top ratings on the Twilight Zone.
As a little lad, he had proved so brave and daring that his father wanted him to enter a career that would challenge his bravery and daring. As a result, he had carefully instructed Frederick's nursery maid, Ruth, now the pirate's cook and washerwoman, to apprentice him to a pilot. Alas, poor Ruth, being hard of hearing, had misinterpreted her instructions and apprenticed young Frederick to a pirate instead of to a pilot, a ship's captain.
Being a true Englishman from head to toe,
And all the other bits in between.
Frederick, who describes himself as a slave of duty,
He always follows the dictates of his conscience.
has served out his indentures faithfully, even though he was a victim of a terrible mistake.
For fear of implicating Ruth, Frederick does not say who made the mistake, but Ruth, whose mind has long been gnawed by the cantering tooth of mystery, decides to spill the beans.
Now that the truth is out, Ruth pleads for Frederick's pardon, which he dutifully gives. Frederick, once again, reminds the pirates that this very afternoon his obligation ceases. He goes on to tell them that individually he loves them with affection unspeakable.
He likes them a lot.
But collectively, he looks upon them with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation.
He can't stand them.
As a slave of duty, once free from his indentures, he is bound to exterminate them because of their evil occupation.
Overcome by heart-rending emotion, the pirates weep. The Pirate King exhorts Frederick to follow his conscience and ignore the consequences. This, of course, means that they are now sworn enemies, whereas previously they were sworn friends.
Before taking his leave, Frederick feels it is his duty as a pirate to point out curious faults in their tactics. Firstly, they never attack parties weaker than themselves, only those stronger, and then they invariably get flashed. Secondly, they make a point of never attacking orphans because they are orphans themselves.
Having committed himself to a life of honesty, Frederick urges the pirates to do the same. They refuse, agreeing with their leader that it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. Maestro.
Oh, better far to live and die under the great black flag I fly than play some sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away with the cheating world where pirates all are well to do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. You are a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a pirate king, a pirate king. When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself on a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred monarch ought to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through. More dirty work than ever I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. You are a pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. It is a pirate king, a pirate king.
Up to this point, Frederick has been unsuccessful in his dealings with the pirates. Firstly, he tries to convince them to become real men.
And eat quiche?
No. No, to become honest, worthwhile citizens. Secondly, he makes a futile attempt to palm the aging Ruth off onto the pirates, trying to convince them that they need her more than he does.
Now, with Ruth in hot pursuit, Frederick has to decide whether or not he wishes to include her in his future plan, which may or may not include marriage. He asks her whether she is beautiful compared to other women, and she of course replies in the affirmative.
She says yes.
Having spent 21 years in strictly male company, he believes her.
No.
Disregarding her abundance of years, they shake hands.
Ignoring the scabies epidemic.
And agree on a union. Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
No, behind the rocks.
behind the rock, a truly angelic sound wafts into the all but inaccessible lair.
Frederick, enraptured by the heavenly sound, climbs up the nearest rock and is pleasantly surprised to see a bevy of beautiful maidens. Oh joy! A rapture! He turns on Ruth and accuses her of deceiving him into believing that she was indeed beautiful. Maestro!
Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold,
And master, am I not so?
and now I see your pain and low.
I'm sure I'm not so.
Upon my innocence you blame.
I'm not the one to follow.
Your face is thine, your hair is gray.
It's gradually got so.
It is woman who deceived me, I who's lost and soul.
Master, master, do not leave me, kill me ere you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master, do not leave me, do not leave me, ere you go. Master, master, do not leave me, ere you go. One reflecting. Oh, do not be rejecting. Take a maiden tender, her affection raw and free. At very highest rating, her speed accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17. Yes, your mama, son, freshly wearing disaster. Yours is not your dower, the dower I have here. My love on a baby, a feet accumulating. 47 years. 47 years.
Faithless woman, deceiving my trust is so. Faithless woman,
do not leave it
What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens, I dare not appear in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, tossing where the willows quiver, tossing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling river, floating willows summer in the summer rain, spreading long and leafy main, stopping with another day, stopping with another day. Sailing across that rugged mountain, climb the hardy with the lovers, feel the rising shore again. Here go the rugged mountains, climb the hardy with the lovers, feel the rising shore again. Let us gaily tread our measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Living as a true life, though it's perish by and by. Living as a true life, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own essential measure. Though the moments quickly die, grief them gaily as they fly. Grief them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, grief them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air. Here we live and reign alone in a world that's all our own. Here we exist our rocky death, far away from mortal man. We'll be queens and make things free. They may honor them. We'll be queens and make degrees. They may honor them who please. Gaily tread our measure, please the Lord to pleasing pleasure. Here is our true life, though it's very
beautiful young maidens happen to be the wards of a certain Major General Stanley, who, because he is not as fleet-footed as they, lags behind with the luncheon.
Three of the girls, Kate, Edith, and Isabel, comment on what a picturesque place they are in and wonder if they could possibly be the first human beings
In 6,000 years.
to set foot in this delightful spot.
Believing that they are quite alone, Edith suggests that they take off their knee-highs and shoes and dabble their toes in the water. The girls, eager to carry out the suggestion, take off one shoe when, maestro,
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, I feel it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you so sweet?
I am a pirate.
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my wild profession, and to that end, O pure and fearless maidens, O blushing buds of our blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty. How pitiful his tale, how rare his beauty.
Oh, is there not one maiden breast that does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position, to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden breast will seem to feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty.
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and fat complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such an one, it's such heavy, I say, by heaven's arch above you, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you, however plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be,
It's true that he has gone astray, but pray, is that the reason good and true? Why you should obey them to pray? The question is, has he not been a thing of beauty? Will she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty? For shame, for shame, for shame. Poor wandering one, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart to free, thy steps retrace, poor wandering one. Poor wandering one, in such for love and mine, can help you find no peace of mind. Why take it if it's time? Nothing to love, taking the choice, take any heart, take mine. Gentle sister say, propriety we know, since we ought to stay, was in what we exclaimed, free them from your tether, lay at other games, leave them here together. Her case may any day be yours, my dear, or mine, let her make her hay, while the thunder shines, let us compromise, our hearts are not a feather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather. Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the clouds are rising very high. You think you want to hope it may, and yes, it's rain, but yesterday, tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, and people say, I know the point of we shall have a warm new life. Tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain, and people say, I know the point of we shall have a warm new life. Tomorrow it may pour again. And yes, it may with the rain of beauty to find again.
Oh yes, this is exceeding gladness.
How beautifully blue the sky, the clouds are rising very high. Continue on, I hope it may, and yes, it's great, but yesterday, tomorrow will take over again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not more than we shall have a warm tonight. Tomorrow will take over again. I hear the country wants some rain, yet people say, I know not more than we shall have a warm tonight. Tomorrow will take over again.
Did ever pirate roll his soul in guilty treatment, and wake to find that soul with peace and virtue beneath?
How beautifully blue the sky, the clouds are rising very high. Continue on, I hope it's may, and yes, it's rain, but yesterday. Continue on, I hope it's may, and yes, it's rain, but yesterday. How beautiful.
Stay, we must not lose our senses. Men who stick at no offences will anon be here. Piracy, their dreadful trade is. Pray you get you hence, young ladies, while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If they stick at no offenses, we should not be here. Piracy, the dreadful trade is. Nice companions for young ladies. Let us live on.
It's the first great opportunity to get married with impunity and indulgence of publicity of unbounded domesticity. You simply be personified, Hollywood actor qualified by a doctor of divinity who's located in this vicinity.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with impunity from the wealth of publicity of our maiden domesticity. We should quickly be personified, conjugally doctor modified by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity. Of divinity.
Oh, monsters, ere you tighter caravanserai proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wars in chancery, and father is a major general.
We dash a pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am a major general. For he's a major general. Yes, a major general. And it is a glorious thing to be a major general. It is a major general, major general. I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the points historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I am very well acquainted with matters mathematical. I understand equations both simple and quadratical. About going a mill here, I'm acting with a lot of news. Oh, yes. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and of calculus. Short of matter, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. I know I'm at the gift of reeking office as a keratosis. Onto 100 caustics of a pretty dead for paradox. I quote an elegiac on the prime of gobblers and chronic like a flow of familiarity for appetite. I can tell that the Raphaels can get a dozen dolphinies. I know the cooking chorus from the trunks of Aristophanes, and I can hum a few which I've heard the music Pinafore. Oh no, what's wrong? Got it. And whistle all the airs from that infernal not the Pinafore. Then I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of character, custom uniform. Short and vegetable, animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General. In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell it sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh no, what rhymes with strategy? Strategy. Yes, that will work. You'll say about the Major General it never strategy. For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still I'm a vegetable, animal and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Scott, can you do that again? Really fast.
Of course. In fact, when I know what's meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell inside a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorting the surprises I'm aware at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, and so when I have a smattering of elemental strategy, you'll say a better Major General has never strategy. For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, it's only been brought down to the beginning of the century. Still a vegetable, animal and mineral, I am the very model of a modern Major General.
The pirates make their intentions known to the Major General, who strongly objects to having pirates as sons-in-law. But they equally object to having Major Generals as fathers-in-laws.
Seeing that he is not making any headway, the Major General changes his tune and demands to know if the pirates intend to rob him of the sole remaining joy of his twilight years,
His daughters.
and leave him unfriended, unprotected, and alone.
Well, yes, that's a general idea.
He makes one last desperate attempt to touch a sympathetic chord in their steely hearts and asks,
Have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, orphan.
Orphan, orphan, orphan! As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show me that you understand.
I didn't repeat the word orphan. I only repeated it once.
I think I understand the problem. When you said orphan, did you mean orphan as in one who's lost his parents? Or orphan frequently?
I beg your pardon. I see what you mean. Orphan, frequently.
Ah, you said orphan frequently.
No, only one.
Exactly, said orphan frequently only once. Cut!
Let's get back to the story flow. When we left the Major General, he had told them a story which they had heard all too often, and which, according to Frederick, had been a major reason for their disastrous track records as pirates. He was an orphan boy. Maestro.
Oh, dark and dismal fate. Forgo your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy, an orphan boy, an orphan boy. How sad an orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow. Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone. Poor fellow. If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remaining joy. See at your feet they kneel, your heart you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow. See that what we may live, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. Orphan boy, orphan boy, see that our faith in you, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy. Poor fellow. I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory, for they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't seen elegant fiction, indulged in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
He's telling a terrible story, the life of the story, the way with the thing is strong, and over the missing waters. It's easy in elegant fiction, we call it innocent fiction, but they come from the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant fiction, we call it innocent fiction, but they come from the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it. Hail poetry, thou heaven-born man, thou gildest in the brightest ray. Flowing fountains of sacred name. for you're at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you. For he is an orphan boy. He is a robbery orphan boy. And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy. It is a robbery orphan boy, a robbery orphan boy. Happy day with joyously, they will away and marry me. Oh, happy day with joyously, they will away and marry me. Should it be fall auspiciously, for sisters all will rise with me. Should it be fall auspiciously, for sisters all will rise with me. Oh, happy day with joyously, they will away and marry me. Should it be fall auspiciously, for sisters all will rise with me. Should it be fall auspiciously, for sisters all will rise with me.
Oh, master, hear one word I do implore you. Remember Ruth, your Ruth who kneels before you.
Yes, yes, remember Ruth who kneels before you. Away you did deceive me. Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her. Away you grieve me. Away you grieve him. I wish you leave me. We wish you leave him. Preserve the magnanimity, we say to late sentimity. There was an opportunity to get married with impunity, so they gave up the publicity all about the domesticity. For a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
Preserve the magnanimity, we say to late sentimity. There was an opportunity to get married with impunity, so they gave up the publicity all about the domesticity. So a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
So they gave up the publicity all about the domesticity. So they gave up the publicity all about the domesticity. So doctor of divinity, a doctor of divinity alone.
moonlight, we see General Stanley sitting miserably in front of his newly acquired Gothic castle. Frederick, Mabel, and the other wards are trying to comfort the Major, who feels remorseful because he has told a regular terrible story about being an orphan.
Mabel implores Frederick to relieve her father's sorrow, and he honors her request. The Major confesses his sin.
Frederick consoles him by pointing out that if he had not told this falsehood, these lecherous pirates would have called the nearest clergyman and married his large family on the spot.
Undaunted, Frederick informs the Major that between 11 and midnight he intends to sweep the pestilent scourges from the face of the earth.
Kill them.
And then he will claim Mabel as his own.
Poised for action, his devoted followers await his orders. Maestro.
Then Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure. Here, sir, they come.
When the bowman bears his steel,
Ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
be a comfortable field,
ta-ran-ta-ra,
and we find the wisest thing
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
is to slap our chest and sing.
ta-ran-ta-ra,
Go and threaten with the mutes,
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
and your heart is in your boots.
ta-ran-ta-ra.
There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Ta-ran-ta-ra, 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 ta-ran-ta-ra,
Go, ye heroes, go, to glory, go, ye dying for their glory. Ye shall live in song and story, go to reign immortality, go to death and go to water, die in every corner slaughter, with your tears your grave shall water. Go, ye heroes, go, ye
It's evident
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
these attentions are meant.
ta-ran-ta-ra,
Such expressions don't appear.
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
Calculated men to cheer.
ta-ran-ta-ra,
Who are going to beat their fate in a highly nervous state.
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra,
Still to us it's evident these attentions are meant.
ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra, ta-ran-ta-ra.
Go and do your best to tell us that before our legs were severed, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the free. Go to glory and the free. For your bones are his and roots walls and birds are fallen. The young and tender, all the fools are all in vain. Their mercy pray.
We observe with great distress on the wrist on his dress, and of reverence a lack to our chance of coming back. Still perhaps it would be wise not to comfort with his eyes, for it's very evident these intentions are meant.
Yes, it's very evident,
These intentions are meant.
evident,
Yes, were meant.
evident, ah yes, well then. When the bowman bears the steel, ta-ran-ta-ra, 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 ta-ran-ta-ra,
Find the wise to sing, tarantara, tarantara. Sang my sister, sing, tarantara. Don't you tarantara, tarantara. And your heart is in the wind, tarantara. There is nothing brings it round like the drum to wash it round. But the wind that washes round, tarantara,
Away, away,
yes, we go.
the pirates slay, and do not pay. Then why this delay? Yes, but you don't go. Yes, but you don't go. Now for the pirate's lair, for joy unbounded, for sweet relief, for rapture unexampled. At last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, which, at a sense of duty's stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, have been guilty. Young Frederick,
So may you wonder.
And I, your little brood,
oh mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination? Have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter. I do not think I ought to listen to you. Yet mercy should alloy us the resentment. And so I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left the pirate boat, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom old, with quips and quibbles plain. But all in vain the quips we earned. We lay and sobbed upon the rock, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, which with sensible learning thought was not to be this paradox. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. The paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for facts and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to avoid that paradox, and most ingenious paradox. With quips and quibbles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox.
A paradox. For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some personal authority, I don't know who, very likely the Astronomer Royal, has decided that over such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. 1 year in every 4, his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the plot of this ridiculous play, Penzance. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over. You mean, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures you are great. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, One, two, three, 4, 5. I am a little boy of 5. Yes, a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious paradox.
What a paradox. Oh dear. Oh, sorry. Having discovered that he has had 5 birthdays, Frederick, uneager to join his former cohorts, is reminded of his sense of duty. He implores them not to hold him to his indentures, as this would snatch the cup of happiness from his lips. He, of course, means Bell.
Resigned to his fate, Frederick is about to leave with them when... Oh, horror! What is it?
He has to tell them that General Stanley is no orphan.
The Pirate King, angry that General Stanley dared to practice on their incredulous simplicity,
their naivete,
plans to attack the castle that very night.
The Major and his wards seem doomed. Maestro.
Away, away, my heart's on fire. I burn the first security. This very night, my vengeance dire. Chop myself and gone away, away. Away, away, that I inspire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It burns me to the core, away, away. With falsehood how they tricked us all night. In vengeance how the pirates so decide. Our nature's stern is softened with his light. And in return tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies. Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
So early tomorrow is girls likewise.
They will utter in sorrow.
Who once was thought,
In the nature they cherish.
and all who lost, who will be yours to perish. Tonight he dies, so early tomorrow. It's just like mine who utter in sorrow. No one has fought in the nature they cherish, and all who want will be to perish. Away, 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 tonight the traitor dies. Away, away tonight, 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 the traitor dies. Tonight,
All is prepared. Your gallant crew will return. Young Frederick in tears. It cannot be that lion heart that the coming conflict.
no, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reach my one
be appalling.
And so farewell.
They have no legal claim, no shadow of a shame will fall upon our head. Every day.
Mabel, name, tonight I quit these walls, not thought my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Nay,
Mabel, nay,
they have no claim,
but duty's name must stand my soul appalls, but when stern duty calls, I must obey.
Oh, leave me not to mine alone. No faith seems fair at night, no happiness, no grace. And nature day by day will Where joy is dark and drear, and sorrow supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tones this weary rounding. He loves thee, he is God. Ba la la la, ba la la la. He loves thee, he is God. Ba la 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 la. In 1940 I big shall be, I'll then return and claim you, I declare it. It seems so long.
Say that till then you will be true to me.
Your love is strong. I will be true to you. I promise.
Oh, it is love, and it is true, and it is true for joy of darkness will be faithful to us soon, till we are wed and even after. Oh, it is love, and it is true.
Oh, my love, and it is true.
She will be faithful to us
He will be faithful to
till we are wed and even after.
till we are wed.
and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is true the joy of laughter. He will be faithful to his soul till we are wed, and even after. He will be faithful to us soon till we are wed, and even after. Even after. Oh, here is love, oh, here is truth, oh, here is love, here is love. In mind, tarantara, tarantara, be a timidly inclined, tarantara, and anything but blind, tarantara, tarantara, the danger that's behind, tarantara, yet when the danger's near, tarantara, tarantara, we manage to appear, tarantara, as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here. Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara,
Sergeant approached. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No, master, he will not so lead you, for he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared me to him tenfold. He has done his duty. I must do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty,
that makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. Oh, it is most distressing to be the agents whereby our fellow erring creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. Still, we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It's too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, but towing his felonious little plans, he's passively for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done, or take one consideration with another, policeman's lot is not a happy one.
Oh, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling,
Not a burgling.
when the cutthroat is at occupied in crime.
Fighting crime.
He loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime.
Village chime.
When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie up basking in the sun, or take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a nappy one.
Oh, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.
A rollicking band of pirates we tired of tossing on the sea, a tiger hand and a burglar with weapons grim and gory. Hush, hush, I hear them on the man approaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching. We are not coming for play or gold, the story generals and we told. We seek a penalty 54 for generals and his glory.
They seek a penalty
54, we seek a penalty
54. They seek a penalty 54 for General Stanley's story.
They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide. With cat-like tread upon a breaking steel, silence spread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot, all would be distinctly heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps on all the household sound he sleeps. Choose the navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Comrades to plow the sea, choose the navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Here's your and your sentiment, your life preserver, if they want to hit. Your silent matters, your dark lantern sees. Take your heart, and your skeleton is falling to keys. Surrender, silence spread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's foot, all within the scheme we heard. Comrades above us sea, choose to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. We got the grand upon our way. Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes, so quickly hide. Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. So peace and all and joys
And as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise. He thought he heard a noise. No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the sighing softly to the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature all a-quiver, rustling through the trees. And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very low, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms above. Yes, the trees for very long wave and leave the arms above. River, river, little river, may thy loving heart forever ever sweeping on the green. May thy roots be happy be, ever sweeping on the green. May thy roots be happy be. Yet the breeze is but a rover when he wings away. Brook and poplar mourn a lover sighing, well a day, well a day. Of the doing and undoing that the rose would tell. When the breeze is out a wooing, who can do so well? Shocking tales the rose would tell. Nobody can move so well. Pretty brook, my dream is over, for my love is but a rover. Sad the lot upon the trees, floated by a fickle breeze. Sad the lot upon the trees, floated by
Why does father leave his son at such a time of night? It's just so very incompletely dressed. Your father is and always was the most methodical of men. Is it very old rule to go to bed at half past 10? But where your parents can it be that calls your father from his rest? At such a time of night, it's just so very incompletely dressed. So very incompletely dressed. At such a time of night.
Frederick here, oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect the capture. Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able. He's telling the truth, he is not able. With base deceit, you wept upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet and savors all our dealings. With courage rare and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Easy to die and shrivel
Oh, horror! It seems that the police, General Stanley, and his ward are at the mercy of the pirates.
But wait! The police have one more slick up their sleeve.
No. The police have one more slick up their tree.
No! The police have one more trick up their sleeve.
Oh, and so does Ruth.
Oh, joy! Oh, rapture! Maestro.
To gain a brief advantage you contrive, but your proud triumph will not be long lived. Don't say your offense, for we know that game. On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name. You do. We do. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name. We yield at last with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our Queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their Queen. Yes, yes, with all our faults we love our Queen. Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are new members of the common throne. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of his. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Pairs will be pairs, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Poor wandering ones, though ye have surely strayed, take heart of free, not just return, wandering ones. Poor wandering ones, if such for love as ours can help you find
When the bowman has his steel, we a comfortable feel, and we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing, for when threatened with the mute, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing brings it round, like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound.
Go, ye heroes, go to glory, go, ye dying for their glory. Ye shall live in song and story, go to wayward poverty, go to death and go to wonder, die and dancing for each other, with the tears your grave shall water. Go, ye heroes, go, ye heroes, go and die, go, ye heroes, go and die.
Towards the evident, these attentions are our men, such expressions don't appear, calculated men to cheer, who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are our men.
Go and do your best endeavor, and be quarreling with Father. We will say farewell forever. Gone with glory and the grace. Gone with glory and the grace. Throw your clothes of youth and groups of cross and birds and toil and truth and young and tender, old and new and gone and they their earthly praise.
We observe your great distress on the wrist of honest flesh, and the reverent alacrity to what chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Yes, it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ah, yes, well meant.
These pirates slay and do not stay. Then why this delay? Yes, forward on the road, yes, forward on the road. Yes, but you don't go. They go, yes, forward on the road, yes, forward on the road. Yes, but you don't go. They go, they go, they go, they go, they go, they go.
Wandering boys, though ye have surely strayed, take heart of free, but let return.